Okay, I'm gonna level with you guys on this one. Elden Ring is not a good game. Elden Ring is not a good game. Now, I know what you're thinking, but allow me to explain this one. Okay, Elden Ring is a fundamentally flawed game on 6 bases. And to highlight this point, I'm going to compare it to a fundamentally perfect game, okay? Now, what game, I'm sure you're asking, could face down against the god hand Elden Ring? Minecraft? Contrary to the video I just put out, no. Viva Pinata? Close, but no. Tetris? No. No. It's the Chrome Dino. The Chrome Dino, for those unaware, is the friendly little reptile who pops up on Chrome to provide you hours of entertainment and joy when you're not connected to the internet. I know I'm not alone when I say this little fella got me through entire high school classes, throwing my sanity on his back as he does his little jump and run. Come on. Okay, before we jump into the nitty-gritty, I did want to first talk about the pros, because there are things I like in this game. There are redeemable qualities. So the first one is that we have the Berserk Sword. They included the Berserk Sword in Elden Ring. That is very struggler of you FromSoft. Like that. Cool. The second one is that the Scaly Begotten boss looks like a lizard. And I love 100 gex. So props to you guys there too. Okay, so the first point I would like to make about Elden Ring concerns difficulty. Elden Ring is just not a hard game. It is, in fact, actually quite easy. If you can master pressing a button to roll and pressing a button to swing your weapon, you can play Elden Ring. There's also a Shadow Jutsu clone you can summon to kill whole entire bosses for you. For instance, in Dino Game, difficulty is undeniably present, and it actually scales to the player's success, unlike the blanket difficulty setting found in Elden Ring. You know, the game starts at a slow pace as the scaly hero begins his mad dash, but the longer he runs, the more he accelerates, a la 9th grade physics. In-game, this translates to perpetually increasing difficulty as cactuses and pterodactyls speed up to match the velocity of the player. Okay, my second point is the story of Elden Ring is made by George R. Martin, and I love what he did with Breaking Bad and Free Guy, don't get me wrong. I love those movies, those are great. But I don't know what sort of Elden alcohol they were piping this man during the writing, because I have to watch, on average, a minimum 30-minute video to understand the story of this game. I mean, comparatively, Dino Game requires no outside material as the story is all in the gameplay. Huh, a concept. You are a T-Rex, the king of monsters, running and jumping and ducking obstacles. Now, the argument could be made that this is an intensely intellectual and dense metaphor for life as we hurdle and navigate perils on the long run to an ultimate fatal end, but that video is for another day. Still, checkmate Elden ass. Okay, my third point is that Elden Rat is not an infinite experience. You play the game, get the Elden Ring, save Mordor, and then it's over. In Dino Game, the experience literally does not have an end. You play for as long as you are able or would like to. Fourth point on Elden Ring, camera gives my mom vertigo. Vertigo is defined by NHS Inform as the sensation that you or the environment around you is spinning, or a loss of balance, so this translates in the real world to an inability to play Elden Ring in front of my mom, with whom I've shared years of video game experience. It's sort of like if Netflix executives walked into that one scene of Stranger Things and they just shot Dustin in his toothless head. Son of a bitch! You know, they're comparable. The fifth point I would like to make is about the Elden Ring itself. The game is centered around a ring of old, and people have the nerve to call this game the most innovative video game experience to date. Well, check this one out, Elden Ring fans, okay? Uh-oh. See that? What is that? A ring? Oops. Now let's do some quick research. Oh, Elden Ring released in 2022. Oh, interesting. And when did Dino Game release? 2014? Elden Ring more like Stolen Ring, because clearly, as we have seen, Dino Game was doing the whole ring thing back in 2014. My sixth and final point is that Elden Ring makes my PC really loud, so I can't hear the rice cooker go off when I'm playing Elden Ring. So, yeah, 2 out of 10. Everyone go downvote the game on Steam because I made a YouTube video. And one last thing, I just wanted to throw a second opinion in here so you guys see it's not an echo chamber, that Elden Ring's actually a really bad game. I'm gonna roll a clip of my buddy Hank Mercer, an established gamer. He's also played Elden Ring, Baylor FDM. Yeah.
My favorite part about Elden Ring is that in Elden Ring, all the characters are bad, and they wear bad stuff, and they say any bad words. It's very bad.